What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Keena, and I'm back with another video. Disclaimer, I look a mess, but whatever. I'm in the comfort of my own home, and I was like, let me get on here and talk to my friends. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if you are new here, welcome. My name is Keena, and I am a new grad nurse, and I just accepted a position in the ER. This video will be about my interview process, what I wore to my interview, and the questions that was asked at my interview. So I'm gonna start by letting you guys know the interview process. So what I did was I just kept checking on the hospital's website like over and over and over, because at first I wasn't seeing no positions for PNs. So I was just like, at first I was just getting discouraged, like, okay, whatever. But I just kept looking, and it's crazy because the same day that I passed my NCLEX is when they posted a position. I was like, if this ain't God, then I don't know what is. Like, what? That is crazy, because I've been checking for weeks, because I was going to start filling out applications before I passed my NCLEX, just taking like a leap of faith. But it's crazy because as soon as I passed it, they posted it, and I filled it out ASAP, like right away. And I got a call, was it 2 days? Yeah, I got a call 2 days later after I filled out the application, and they wanted to interview me or whatever. So I scheduled my interview, but my process was a little lengthy because I was going out of town for 2 weeks. This was right after I graduated, and I haven't seen my family in like forever. My family lives in Ohio, so I was going out of town, and I was letting her know, like, I'm going out of town. Is it possible if we can do the interview when I get back? And she was like, yeah, sure, of course, or whatever. I'm like, okay. In my mind, I'm like, this is a long time. Like, they're going to hire somebody else. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I was just so low-key scared. Like, oh my gosh, because I really wanted to work at this place. So, and she said it was okay. So I interviewed when I got back. And it's crazy because she did interview 2 other people, and she actually did hire them, and I was supposed to be it, but she really liked me. It's weird how this happened. So she opened up another position for me, basically, and it's crazy. Like, I don't know, God was working. God was working, because I was like, what? And she was like, yeah. She was like, they was basically trying to rush her through, like, to just hurry up and hire somebody or whatever. And she was just like, no, what if I like this third girl? And it was like, well, okay, just, we'll see. And she actually did really like me and had to open up another position for me. And I was just so grateful, so blessed. So, yeah. Even though she did basically tell me on the spot that I had the job, they called me the next day and offered me the job or whatever. And, of course, I accepted it. So, I was like, yes. So, yeah, I wore to the interview was, I had on a button-up long sleeve white shirt. And I had on some black, some black dress pants or whatever, and I just tucked in my shirt, and I had on some black flats. Like, I literally got that outfit from Walmart, y'all. Like, you don't have to do the most for these interviews. As long as you look nice, you look presentable, your hair's fixed up, you're not going in there looking crazy and dirty and dusty, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all they care about. Just as long as your appearance is good, you don't gotta go spend $100 on no outfit for no interview, because I know I wasn't. But anyway, so that was that. And the questions that she asked me, guys, in the interview, I didn't get many questions, honestly. I just got like, let me see, about 4 or 5 questions. So the first question I got was, tell me about yourself. Okay, so this is like a basic question that we all get in like all of our interviews, like all the time. So I was just like, I didn't want to go in there and overthink the question, you know what I mean? Because that question is easy to overthink. So I basically kept it short and simple. Stuff that's kind of going to make you look good for the job, if that makes sense. Like, I said, I'm a new grad. I did recently just pass my NCLEX, and I've been a medical assistant for the past 6 years. And that's basically all I said. And that let her know, basically, like, okay, you are qualified because you did pass your NCLEX, and you've been working in the medical field, so you've been around patients. And that's basically what what they want to hear. So I feel like when you tell them about yourself, don't go, oh yeah, well, yeah, my name is this and I have 5 kids and I'm from South Carolina and I like to go fishing and I sing on the weekends. Like, just basically keep it short, sweet, and simple, and make sure that it makes sense for the position, okay? Don't just go rambling on, because that's not really what they want to hear. You know what I mean? So, and honestly, when I used to overthink that question, so I actually had to do my research and figure out how I was going to, you know, sum up that question for them. So, yeah, guys, just keep it short, sweet, and simple. Another question I got was, tell me about a time where you had a difficult patient and what did you do for this patient? Basically, so telling them about a time where I had a patient that was really, really frustrated and upset, and I basically went above and beyond and, you know, continue to be calm with her, continue to give her patience and letting her know, like, I'm there for you. Is there anything that I could do? You know, is there any, you know, can I sit with you? You want to talk about it? You know, something like that while they're waiting to see the doctor or something, because that lets them know that you do care and you're not just shutting them out and like whatever, like going about your day. So that actually made the patient feel, you know, feel like I care. She actually apologized to me for her attitude, saying that she just had a bad day, and she thanked me for being so kind and so patient with her, and, you know, that she's going to fix her attitude. And I feel like telling that story, the more I tell it, the more confident with it I get, because, you know, each time it's going to get better and better. Each time your confidence with the story is going to get better, so the story automatically is going to sound better, you know? So just keep that in mind, y'all. Don't be switching up your stories for interview, this interview. Just always keep it the same. So when you go in that interview, you're automatically confident because you know what you're going to say. You know what I mean? Another question was, why do you want to work for this company? Or why do you want to work for this hospital? And my answer was, well, while doing my research, I seen that this hospital mission statement was that the employees show up every day and go above and beyond for their patients. And I feel like that is a team that I want to be a part of. And that the hospital is recognized for a lot of things. They're recognized for excellent patient care. It's very updated. Like, they keep all like the updated machines and everything is just so modern. Like, so I feel like they care about their patients. They want the best outcome. They want the best patient experience. And while looking through the website reviews and things like that too, patients was really saying like the hospital go above and beyond, and there's wonderful nurses and there's wonderful doctors. So yeah, guys, make sure you do your research on the company or hospital that you go to or interview for, because just in case they do ask you questions about it, why you want to work for them, just let them know that you've been digging deep. You know what I mean? Like, you've been doing your research. Yeah. Okay. So always, always, always do your research. And then lastly, the last question that was asked was, why do you want to be a nurse? And really simple, y'all. It was, I wanted to be a nurse since I was, it sounds so like cliche or whatever, but it was, I wanted to be a nurse ever since I was a little girl. I was like 6 or 7 years old. I've always wanted to take care of people around me. I've always wanted to make sure people was, you know, safe and feeling well and being part of that healing process. I always make a difference. So that's basically what I told her, and I just kept it short, kept basically it. Just go in there confident, go in there calm and be yourself. And they will love you. That is the end of this video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, just let me know. Like, comment, and subscribe.